Hi. So I just want to say that if you don't like my videos, please don't watch them. And if you are a subscriber to my channel and you get annoyed by the ding, ding, dinging, um, please don't subscribe to my channel then. And if you do subscribe to my channel, you should probably shut off the ding, ding, dinging every time I make a video. Because I make a lot of videos because my favorite thing to do in the world is make videos, and it pretty much gives me my only meaning in life. And I'm also a very lonely person. I don't have friends, I don't have a girlfriend, I don't have a wife. So I spend a lot of time by myself, and I don't like cheating, by going on Netflix or watching things. So I spend time just in the quiet, and every once in a while I like to make a video, because at least when I make a video it feels like I'm talking to someone, which is usually myself. I was just outside and I was looking at a tree, and I said to myself, in the end you're just all alone. It's just you, and you need to accept that and understand it. And regardless of what we accomplish or what we do, the world is just going to move on and forget about us. I know that's a terrible way to look at things, but I think about the gigantic desert near Mongolia and China, and how Mongolians and Chinese empires and tribes used to battle there thousands and thousands of years ago, and how ancient they seem, and how we don't know about any of them. It's so bizarre. So I guess the best that we could do is to just be loving. You probably noticed in my videos that sometimes I go from being a psychopath to a person that's more like a 3-year-old. Those are my two biggest fluctuations. Sometimes I'm the present moment, and that's where my confidence comes from. But when I'm not the present moment, I can get very upset, and I could get very lonely, and I could get very psychopathic. So the key is to just always be present. But when I'm not on all of my meds like I am today, my emotions are all over the place, and I don't really make good choices. And I could become very scary, and I could become very suicidal, and I'm never quite the same person. I'm always a different person throughout the day. All right, I'm going to read from the book. Chapter 14. The meaningless tragedy. The meaningless tragedy comes with open arms. I love you, this meaningless tragedy says to me. But I know what meaningless tragedy is up to. It just wants to tell me what I am. It tells me what I need. Oh, that foul breath of meaningless tragedy. As if I didn't know what it was up to. You stare at me in the night as I sleep. As if I had nowhere to go. As if you knew what I wanted. Do you know what I want? Can you help me? I'm in drastic need of help. For my body is dying. I am dying. My stomach bothers me. I do not know what to do about my stomach. My stomach fat tells me I am worthless and that I am not good enough. My stomach fat talks to me. It makes me feel awful about myself. I wish it would just leave me alone, but it stares at me in the morning. It tells me I am not attractive and I will never attract a mate. But I'm so sad and I don't know what to do about the stomach fat. It won't go away and it won't leave me alone. Chapter 15. That was the chapter? I don't understand this book. By the way, this is the first time I've read this book in like 3 years, so I'm just like reading with you for the first time. Like I don't proofread, so it's so weird. Chapter 15. Waiting outside the hospital in a parking lot. Notes from July 18th, 2020. Look at all these people and their pretty little cars. How I just want to slit all of their throats. Chapter 16. You'll also notice in this book that I jump from being homicidal to suicidal from chapter to chapter. It's a very disturbing, weird book. That's why I love it so much. I wrote a lot of this in a mental institution. I was in a mental institution for 30 days for wanting to shoot up an airport, kill everybody in the airport. So I spent 30 days in a mental institution, and I wrote most of this in the mental institution on paper. I think I wrote it with crayons or colored pencils or something. But I was in there for 30 days, so most of the stuff in here was from that stay in the mental institution. Chapter 16. Notes from July 1st, 2020. I don't know why I keep doing any of this. My life. Why do I keep breathing or waking up? There's an overwhelming deep sadness to my life. Maybe everyone is feeling this deep sadness. Maybe everyone is feeling this deep sadness with me. Though we all are all feeling this sadness. I go in and out of reality. I stare at things on the floor. I grip a pen, but the pen does not want to be in my hand. The pen is lost. I am meaningless. The pen is meaningless. The pen tells me so. Why do you try to have a relationship with me? The pen asks. I never know what that pen wants or what that pen even needs. What does that pen want? To be used? To be loved? I too want to be used and loved like that pen. People do not want to be used. I'm sorry. But people do not want to use me. People choose not to love me. I do not match what women want in this world. I am not stable. I am very poor. I have nothing to offer. I do not even own a car. So much for finding love on this planet, Joe Northrop. I shall be a lone writer for eternity, beaten by a pen, beaten by the game of life. Women do not want me. And why do I continue to live this life by myself? Am I living this life for myself? I don't even enjoy spending time with myself. Why would I continue to spend more time with myself by continuing to live? I think a lot of us can relate to that one. Chapter 17. Oh, the 3-year-old. I was a 3-year-old when I filmed the last video. I was all over the place. Anyways, I'll end this one now. It's 11 minutes. But thank you so much for everything. I hope you're having a great day. And do stuff that you love. If you like this book and you want to get it, I'll write about how to buy it in the comments below. It's on Amazon. Anyways, I'll probably film a video again tonight because my dog's snoring over there. It's the family dog. If you hear that Darth Vader noise, it's the family dog. All right, thanks so much. Have a good time, guys. Thank you.